turns the controller back off for this. Oh no, we're Team 17. We're publishing this. Only a moment here. I like this title screen. It's got style. Let's have a look. English. Yeah. Good. We'll leave those two on. Don't bother me too much. I like that they're there though. It's nice that they give that option. Some thought was put into this. Into this port, I mean. Already, I am 100% in love with the aesthetics of this. It's exactly like the gothic horror thing I adored. The likes of my son. The likes of, like Castlevania, Ghouls and Ghosts, and the Souls games. Oh, that's just blunt. That's a rad touch. That wasn't blunt that time. Oh, this like sprite work and animation's rad.
And thus, guilt, repentance, mourning, and every bane of the soul of all kind were visibly and tangibly manifested everywhere and in all of us. Sometimes in the form of blessing and grace, sometimes in the form of punishment and corruption. That divine will, equally pious and cruel, which we could not and will never be able to unravel, was called the miracle.
This voice acting is really good. What have I got? Wake up along to the pile of bodies. Masks of punishment, I suppose. Hello, Mamley. I was heal. Preview. Fair enough. I'm already really feeling this. These aesthetics, like, instantly already. I can't do anything about that just yet. The ambience is really good. Oh, there's a grab. Standard enough. Oh, a slide. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself with that so many times, just trying to be fancy, dodging stuff with it. Ah. Breakable pots. Standard for these things. Really is just a winning formula, isn't it? There's something big gonna jump at us soon. It feels like. That'll do it. Right. Well, I can go through her, such as it is. Opening strong, are we? Come on, you. Oh, fuck that up. Takes that too long to rub that on his face. I understand needing to... Yeah, this is our first enemy. First boss. And enemy. Oh, you're getting cheeky. Oh wow, okay, you're leading your jumps now. Worth it. Got him. This is already rad. Like, it controls really well, feels very tight. Ooh. Fucking open strong. It really does. I love the look of this. Yeah, we'll push on. Imagine the next checkpoint thing can't be far of that, or I'm due to be slain unceremoniously. You need to beg to the chamber of the eldest brother. Your village is nigh average. When I got it, it was very poor. When I first saw it, the description said it looks unbearably miserable and desolate. So built a messenger post and then called me when they get raided. Hey. The system works.
Grateful be the heart, penitent one. The anguish of the eldest brother has now come to an end.
Is that the warden?
I am Dale Gracias,
Excuse me.
to and narrator of the acts of the greatest miracle. Such is my penance, as yours is silence.
Almost got off lightly.
The cradle of affliction is what you seek. This can be found in the mother of mothers of the churches.
Look at this design.
It is a remote place separated from the rest of these lands by a great sacred and forbidden door. Even a wise penitent like me knows nothing of what lies beyond those high walls.
That would scroll gods, I'm gonna bet.
However, what I do know is that, according to the rule, one must carry out the 3 humiliations to gain access to what they guard. One of them must be performed in the high mountains, covered in thick blankets of snow and ice. Another in the depths of a dark, entombed church where the sleeper lies. And the last one at the end of the trail, carved by moans that claw their way out of an iron spiral. In the bowels of the belly
Those are such descriptions.
Take this thorn and place it on the handle of your sword. If, when the time comes, as you grip your weapon firmly, you notice that it wounds you and makes you bleed, have it grown with more thorns sprouting from it, writhing over the figure of the Father carved into the knob. That will mean that you are at the mercy of the grievous miracle, whether for its punishment or its forgiveness.
Okay. A gift, you say? Don't sin. Okay. Well, with that we can, at least. Once a week and ask them to eat anything, to buy them cattle and grain. My villagers love me. Other lords always ask me to help them collect taxes because their villagers don't like them. It's just so easy. There's a lot in here, good lord. Mea culpa hearts. Prayers. We need to go to the Mea culpa altar. Interesting. I'm already so very deeply into this. This is another one. This year is full of so many things that are so exactly my shit. It's not even funny. Interesting. Oh, you'll be fun. Ah. There's a parry. A retribution. Pardon me. Hello, Hammer. Okay, I get it. It's forgiving enough. That was a special one, that. Almost all of Xyz Games library is on sale almost everywhere for their 15th anniversary, except Mineral Games for whatever reason. Weird omission, but sure. Should have expected that. Do I trust it? Huh. And he's the penitent one. Now only saw List Shellhorn. CL. He's up Fervor. It's not magic, it's Fever. Fervor. Ooh. That's quite hefty for the first one. Ooh. Hmm. We would need some sort of double jump or other projectile for that. Or flight or something. That skull. No, we can't get him. No, not far enough. Yet, out of the zombie pit. That's right, we do have a ledge grab. Oh, you can't hit me from there too, you cheeky bugger. What good this does us. I don't trust these birds. Fair enough. To what end? Hmm. Oh, barrel. Oh boy. Actually giving us a map. I had to use something on that. That's weirdly out of place.
Sorrowful be the heart, penitent one. Welcome to Albero, sanctuary to this humble brotherhood of the kissers of wounds. Few remain here who can still employ it, but Tirso is my name. There are few of us who still care for the sick and ailing.
Seems to be many.
With devout kisses, we bless the wounds of those who seek our protection. Thus both we and they remain at the mercy of the miracle.
Aye, voice acting, and pretty good voice acting at that.
Time outside these walls passes by strangely. In sundowns, we need not contemplate. But if your penance happens to carry you under said skies, be so kind as to bring us some ingredients for our ointments. The will in the miracle shall show you which ones they are.
Can do. A dove's skull. It's a rosary bead. Fair enough. No reason not to. This game's the aesthetics and lore and everything is just so very good. Like, look at the detail on all these animations and all. Can't talk to any of these. Oh, well, that just looks lovely, doesn't it? Pixel art's really good.
because it is an act of penitence.
Hmm. Theming on mistakes and making good on your mistakes is quite something. Ooh, that looks like it'll be a handy one. We don't have enough for that one, but that's nutty. Let's see, charge attack or... I'll take the downs. Nah. Actually, I kind of will, because maybe if it works the way I think it does, I could use the down stab while jumping through bosses and stuff and just poke them as I go. Or use the drop on things. I feel like having the ability to attack downwards if I'm going down places is actually more valuable. How do I seize you? I probably have to buy it at the shrine, don't I? Yeah, okay. There we go. Mm. You actually peel off a slice first, and then also go. Interesting. Ready-made combo. We cannot proceed further that way. Or can we? Nope. Hmm. What are you? Is it a catapult or something to wing at that? I can't use it right now. If I can, I don't know how.
Now has called upon the winch of the Order of the True Shrine. In this place, we gather the remains of those who were separated, forgotten, so we can grant them holy burial, as our charitable rules prescribe us. Help us these poor souls, O penitent one in silence. The Order blesses you.
Alright. The Holy Line, that was. Simple enough. Again, getting a sense of foreboding here. It's collectible. Wow. This screen is going to be used for something at some point. Like, it feels unsettling to have a big widescreen frame like this with only a single item in it. Wasteland of the Buried Churches. I mean, that bodes well right there. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's nasty. Hmm. Rip. Fuck that then. Fuck, I just hit them, why not? Why even bother trying to block it and deflect it? Oh, that hits. Wrong button entirely. Oh fuck, I'll get you. Not that we seem to be able to do anything about that, that looks like spikes. No, it's not one of those ones where you can walk through the floors. Using connecting OBS with your Twitch account using a stream key. Like connecting your Twitch account is how you get stuff like being able to see the stream information and the stream chat in the little docs OBS has, and I think you need the stream key to actually be able to stream it all. It's like an extra security layer. Well, security layer. You needed that to actually connect the connect the two at first. The other thing with the stream key is like you can be in your own account, but then use someone else's stream key to like stream to them. That's where Chris once streamed to one of his friends' channels because his friend had some issue or something, so he was raising. He's playing like Smash to raise money for him, if I remember right. We do have quite some reach, and quite cheeky reach at that. A bit finicky. It looks like an ominous room down there. To be fair, the whole thing is ominous. Don't suppose you can attack on ladders, can you? Way too early. Ian, way too early. Just finish her. Fuck me. Getting the timing done. Yeah, you might as well. I don't think it will let you stream without the stream key, but you might as well, test that. Oh, he's gonna be mean to me. Or was it just unfortunate? Ah. Oh well. Fuck me then. Rip. I'd forgotten about that, but it's funny that it doesn't actually give you that one. Well, it sort of does. It tells you to slide, but it tells you to do that to get through a gap. It's kind of funny that it doesn't tell you that one about specifically being a dodge until you die. Although I figured as much, I just wasn't using it because it got up Harry. Ah, okay. There we go. Why does OBS need access to a list of streamer subscribers? I think it needs to do that so it can see your when in the chat, it needs that to be able to like mark who's a subscriber in your chat or not if you have like badges for that. Just use the dodge, Gavin. It's just easier. I don't think I can dodge through him though. Yes, I will insist on doing it this way every time. It's more if you try dodging through him. This one I feel like you do almost want to parry him instead though, because if you did manage to dodge, it would proc her. Devilish. Or you can just jump over the shield and smack him like that. That also works. Ah, of course. Did that do a shockwave? It did. Ah, okay. I promise you I'm trying very hard to turn and dodge. Well, not enough. Ah, it locks off bits of magic. Is it a dead deer? I figured it was the corpse of something. I may not be beefy enough to beat them. I mean, I guess I could, like, you know, run in and grab my thing, build a bit of magic, and try using that to, like, weaken them a bit before I start smacking on them. I do note they're at least kind enough not to take all of your money away. Well, I did that hideously wrong. Oh, I had to hit X there. Whoops. You think I'd be Tom's be clipped by that? I'm gonna Google OBS's trust story video personal infos because it wants my mail address, but all I found were people asking if OBS secretly installs evil viruses on your PC. But what it's worth, I think it only needs your email address to like verify against your Twitch account. As far as I know, like they don't sell your info or anything. They, being a fairly open source project and all that, they don't have any real need or reason to. I don't think they even have the infrastructure to be real with you. Pardon me. Alright. Hey. A proclamation. It's a rosary bead. Okay, you say so. Do your darn stuff. And you activate two-factor authentication for Twitch account first. Yeah, that's just extra security measures. You know, in case somehow ever became compromised. I tapped him twice, actually. The brothers pricks up there. Decapitate the Baroque the Herald. Just keep finding bits and pieces of people. Oh, that's grim. Easier way. Pricks. Let's let that one lie. This bodes well, doesn't it? We have Pathways 3. Oh. Use your magic. And it taps against the shield, but then it goes through and hits them. That's interesting. Cheeky bugger. This is the most elaborate path by far, and I'm curious about what that could possibly mean. 2 more doors. Oh, this is towards the snowy mountains. Ah. Right way or wrong way? Who can say? Radius of Helzer, the port. Unlucky. You may well want to double back and at least check the door directly below this one. So I get the sneaky suspicion it might be a mea culpa chamber. Should have expected that. I tried to grab the ladder in midair like a fancy prick. Looked up who Darkside Phil is. I feel like the comparison with Storpy only holds true in the aspect of stupidity, not paying attention, because Storpy is otherwise a very charismatic and nice person. Darkside Phil is some kind of person who gets into online feuds and manages to stream himself masturbating. It will never not tickle me that's always the first thing anyone finds out about him. Because he did that, and he should never forget that. I suppose this is the thing, because when you were describing Storpy last time, he did sound like a bit of a prick, I'm not gonna lie. But if he's actually like fairly nice outside of being an idiot, then fair enough. I can see why you actually want to watch him then. Outside, like morbid curiosity. The best thing to ever come out of Darkside Phil's career as a streamer and YouTube person are the "this is how you don't play" videos, where people just chop up his playthroughs and just show his most stupid moments. The best ones are the Metal Gear Solid ones by Evil AJ, and I don't think the Resident Evil ones are about anymore, but someone's probably murdered them somewhere. There's like a Resident Evil 3 one that was really good, Resident Evil 1 one that's superb, shit like that. If you ever just want to see like any game you can think of that's been over the past few years that's been anyway big, pop it in with "this is how you don't play," you'll probably find one. It's if you ever just need a confidence booster about your ability in games, there you go. Well, it's not quite a mea culpa chamber, but Heart of the Virtuous Pain. Well, it's a mea culpa heart. I'd rather not get super angry today. If I ever do streams of like let's just watch videos or something, I'm putting that on at some point, because it's just like you just can't. It's just the most stupid, baffling human being. Oh boy. I mean, I watched him in Luigi's Mansion too. I feel you. No harm to him, but I feel you. Mea culpa to modify its properties. Then he proceeds to hate on the game. That's always the bit that pisses me off. When he hits on the game, you're just like, you just want to like take by the head and point at where it tells him this or that or whatever, and it's just like, come on. Heart of the Virtuous Pain. Ugh, I don't like the sound of that, I'm being honest. That happened a few times in Luigi's Mansion too, and it was just like, oh, come on. Like, the vacuum does this, or the dark light can do this or that. Like, come on. He's a good guy, he's Chris, but oh my god, sometimes you're just like... It's funny to me, because then he'll turn around and he'll play something like A Hat in Time, or like Super Mario Sunshine, and just be super competent speedrunner, man, and then still say, I'm so bad at this. And it's just like... Like, compared to who? Beats that game in the length of time it took me as a kid to get to like fucking probably the park level, honestly. But then, you get ones like Breath of the Wild, the Luigi's Mansion, I guess 2 and 3 now, and it's just like, oh my god, dude. Like, oh my god, man. We all have our sins. Wind blew strongly. I've been like reading the first sentences before adding something else to the conversation. A great tree. Ominous. Shit. Didn't mean that. Interesting that it looped through the door and back around underneath though. Alright, try not to die. Let's go check out Snow Place then, see how far we can get. I was debating watching Chris play Luigi's Mansion 3, but I am going to play it myself at some point, so I was just like, you know what, nah. I didn't get it right away, because, A, money, and B, like, Death Stranding is on Friday, and I was going to play Blasphemous anyway, and I'm up to shenanigans in my own spare time as it is.
Contrite and humiliated with the heart, penitent one in silence, you stand before what remains of Gemini. Oh, do not fret for me. The Lord is merciful, for it relieves our pain and numbs us before it leads us to our deaths. Perhaps the miracle the others spoke of has come to me, here in this iron tomb, lengthening distress more than
It's just the arrows and shit sticking out of him.
to a promised land you direct your march, to the place where the frozen and the burning embrace in communion. Let me ask of you the favour of bringing me a few drops of the oils that once came out of these icy olive trees, the ones that ended up scorching the faces of every pious person whoever reached the summit.
Will do if I can find them.
Wish, before it is too late for me, let me feel that pain. Take this.
But a thimble of oil.
Let my numbed arm become another branch of this withered olive tree. Hurry up. You can still hear the call.
Don't suppose I could just strike a tree now. I'll have to find a canister of the... canister, some sort of container of it. There's just rock bricks everywhere, is there? There's e-guide for guidance even on bosses. Ah, okay. I suppose it's one way of doing things. Instead of having, an intrusive, like, help system thing kick in every now and then if you die or whatever. So, the shaking. I had no idea what that was going to be. Or even how I'm going to deal with it. Hi, Hellmonk. I got chased by the worms. Nah, I noticed I was perhaps alarmingly low on health. You remember how in Resident Evil 2 at the beginning you had to push some kind of big locker with yellow tape on out of the way before you can get to the guy who gets ripped in half? Ah, yeah, I remember that. Oh, don't tell me he, like, pushed out a bit, didn't realize He was pushing it and turned away or something. I do like that touch if they just drop the swords separately. Hello again. Bye again. I will do my best to find the oil before you die. No promises, though. That's a door, I just realized. But I have to go retrieve my magic fragment, so... Fucker. Yep. I notice these guys just get staggered, so that's nice at least. Still not sure how to do with the worm. Gets. You're beefy, aren't you? Big prick. It's still gonna jump from me, that's nasty. Oh, and they can jump quite high, too. None of this is ideal. I just get stuck in place there. Alright, fuck fighting the guy. Just scale up and try and escape the hellworms. It might be that this area is a bit too much for where I am. I'm meant to like continue through the church instead. But to be fair, the snow place was listed first in the 3 of the places we must go for the 3 humiliations. It is available this early. I would assume, more or less, that it's fine to do it. Right. Cheeky fuck. God damn it. Whatever, they're dead. So you wouldn't just tap against him. Pushed that locker out of the way, then went into the room next to it, came out of the room a minute later, saw the locker again, tried to interact with it a second time, but obviously couldn't, so he said, I guess you can't interact with this. The yellow tape made it seem like you could. Then later he walked past the board that they used on the board window. They also have yellow tape on them. When people told him that he ignored the board, he said that he thought he couldn't interact with it because of the yellow tape. Oh my god. Rules 1 minute, completely different the next. Just fucking... It's one of those, how did you survive this long in this cruel world? This bodes well. I probably stop just ignoring the easy obvious doors and actually juke into them a bit just to see what's up. Beginning to touch on these fire caves, I notice. For instance, I would have missed this completely valuable thing. Inventory. Guess you could present things to these. That's not ominous at all. Oh.
What I am offering you here is as lustrous as the fair star of the night. And May my eyes be blinded if I'm lying.
Is she blind? One of the 3 remains of an unfinished ceremony.
What I am offering, and may my
Calcified eye. We don't have. We do have for that.
this is a precious treasure to me. Its value goes far beyond what I ask for it, and may I don mourning black if I'm trying to deceive you.
She's absolutely blind. The heat of a bonfire lit on a different land. There was a Smash Leak today that's got the circles in uproar. Is that why I've seen people talking about Smash Leaks and complaining about the people who are in those circles? You know, like, I guess my question is, like, is it in any way an actual leak, or is it just people making up more shit? Like, when I say an actual leak, is it something like the SNK drop on a Nintendo website? As opposed to someone going, I am an anonymous source who tells you that Gino is definitely coming as Fighter 1 of Fighter Pass 2. Video doesn't mean much. People can fake a lot. And I do mean a lot. There's that whole video of a guy who got, like, you know, people can hack, like, their Wii U's, their Switches, and just get alternate models or whatever the fuck in. You know, go talk to that lady, actually.
Let us be captives of the miracle, penitent one. Do not be surprised to find this merchant here. This ancient occupation requires me to be wherever I can obtain rewarding benefits. Call me Candelaria, for what I sell would make your eyes light up like the high bonfires.
I don't necessarily believe that sort of modding isn't feasible at the moment, because, like, maybe generally, but sometimes there's always one dedicated lunatic. And I know that might sound paranoid or whatever, but, you know, there was that person who hacked together some bullshit, stupid screen thing with control sticks sticking out of it and began convincing people somehow that this stupid fucking thing was, like, the new Switch, the new Nintendo console was the glorious NX. Or whatever the fuck.
I will not ask you for any money whatsoever. Those forbidden tears you shed will be
People can be surprisingly resourceful when they want to be. And there are some talented motherfuckers out there who break the molds, essentially.
Go ahead, cast your darkened eyes over these valuable treasures.
Not to shit on fun speculation or anything, but I'm just jaded to these things. You might as well tell me, yeah, because, like, if it's true, then hooray. If it's not, it's just kind of like, well, you know, whatever. I don't inherently believe it, so if I don't believe it till I see it, you know, it won't really spoil anything for me, will it? If you say Gino, though, I'm just going to start laughing. We need a projectile. Yeah, it's Gino, is it? The yellow Cacodemon hat. Oh, is that... Besides, that would be a sin. Interesting. That's a quest item. I mean, I don't know, because like, that seems very on the nose. Because there's been like I hope many spurts of like, oh, Doom Guy's going to be in for a while now, so just a video going like, here's a me fighter in a Cacodemon hat. This is kind of like, yeah, nah, I don't buy that one. I mean, I didn't buy it to begin with, mind you. But that seems, what was it? I say, what was it? There's a lot of, that follows like the nature of a lot of leaks to my mind. I remember before the Switch was officially revealed and all that, there was people like, leaking this, that, and the other going, there's fucking gonna be Pokemon Stars. It's gonna be Pokemon Sun and Moon too, but on the Switch and all that shit, which was not, didn't happen at all. Even better was the struggle of using the knife in RE2. He got the knife. When he saw the next zombie, he walked up straight up to it, straight from the front. That he started spamming the attack button. He hit it once and then got grabbed. Since he was spamming the button, he immediately triggered the defense animation and lost the knife. So he came to the conclusion if you hit an enemy with the knife, you'll lose it. Oh my god. That's a special kind of tragedy. Oh. I tried jumping. I gotta go back up and try jumping. That's some amazing, just like batshit like cause and effect reasoning there. Like I'm pretty sure the game outright tells you when you first get it. Well, I say it tells you, but he's not paying attention, so that doesn't matter, does it? Oh fuck, what was it? It reminds me of a. Yes, it reminds me of that. There's like some person on Twitter who's at the height of one of the hard video games are sinful and bad and are like ableist, so shouldn't exist shit. Uh, some lunatic on Twitter was like, they're really trying to insist hard, like ridiculously hard, or like unreasonably hard, and just stupid bad design Dark Souls was, and like, I didn't know how to like level up. It never told me how to level up in the game ever, so I went for a lot of the game with not leveling up and dying so much, and it just didn't tell me that. When it does, when you get to the first point where you can actually level up, the game darkens the whole screen and prints in white text, dead center of the screen, sit at bonfires to level up. And when you sit at the bonfire, which you need to do to activate it and mark your checkpoint there, you see top of the menu, level up. It's just that sort of shit. Like the person was trying to like pull like some sort of own, and it was just like you're actually this. If this was even true, of course, I doubt they actually played it. If they did, they were the stupidest motherfucker alive. They just admitted to not being able to read in a way that basic children do. It was stunning, frankly. Yeah, what? Give me that. I'll just save one of these. But yeah, welcome back, Howard. It's just that sort of thing where, like, incredibly, like, the games do tell you these things. Like, they're there on the screen in text, sometimes incredibly obviously in text, that people insist, I was never told, or shit like that. It's just like, no, you were. You either just decided to not pay attention at all, or you're just actually fucking stupid. You were just actually the dumbest piece of shit. See, that's a big cutscene thing, so we can't strike that as we go up and down. I'm going to find like an actual projectile spell soon. I don't know if I trust this. Hmm. Devoid of purpose. Ah, okay. So that's it. If you can't get back to your thing, you can sit here to like get your magic meter back. Interesting. Mind you, we can't actually get to that. We need to find like a double jump or something soon. Oh, back we go. Especially, it's just taunting me now, honestly. Projectile and a double jump. Anytime you try to use a knife, you coincidentally attacked a zombie from the back and managed to kill it because it was the fat zombie that tries to get into the vending machine. The third time he walked up to a zombie straight from the front again. I don't like that there's a wind effect here, by the way. That bodes well for the next section. Straight from the front again, same thing as the first thing happens. So you concluded that the game randomly triggers the cutscene where you attack the zombie with your knife and lose it. Oh my god. I'm just saying, he must be like the most charismatic motherfucker alive, because I don't know if I would be able to tolerate watching that. He's gonna be mean to me, I know it. Oh good, he's brick. He's faster than I expected him to be, I must say. I'm expecting a big wind up like the other ones. He's a heavy hitter too. Oh fuck me then. I should have attempted fit. Sometimes I do need to take a month-long break to recover. Oh. Dear, dear. Okay. Yeah. Entirely the wrong button. These backgrounds though, like look at that face on the mountain there. This game's fucking gorgeous. Oh, that just bodes lovely, doesn't it? Oh. Again, entirely the wrong button, but I didn't have any magic anyway. Jesus. Probably should have just fought the bell fucker before pushing on. As in, like, stood on the platform apart and just tried to fight the bell guy there. Skip us an interesting interview with the Disco Elysium does. Any curious tidbits? Alright, I'll wait for him to cycle away a bit. And the wind effect at least doesn't really affect your movement. You move at the same speed forward even if it is pushing you back. Or forward as the case is. He didn't even turn around, that's interesting. Ah, fucker. Oh, no magic this time, so... Using the very tip of my sword. That was like, what, 7 hits? Apparently all high school dropouts that had no prior coding experience. That's fucking nuts. Like, Jesus. It's also like some proper, like, old school dev thing. Like, that's the sort of shit you'd hear in, like, the 90s, especially when PC gaming was really going. The sort of lads who would, like, go on the forum, shit like id and all that. 80s, 90s. It gives you hope, doesn't it, though? Pardon me. It's the sort of thing that make you go like, perhaps I could. Oh, it's always difficult, though. Well, I can't scroll the screen down, so, you know, it's just death below us. Alright. What? Oh, like, I got pricked by the sword? Okay, so I guess striking them is sinful then. He suddenly, like, his hand suddenly burst into blood and he just fell over. Or did I get tagged in the air and it just... No, cause it would be weird if they didn't have, like, a you got killed in the air animation, you know? I really love making pen and paper RPGs and building worlds. I mean, evidently, based on everything of the bits and pieces I've seen of Disco Elysium. They're damn good at it too, based on that. Ooh, that wind does affect you in the air though. Karitsu's 35 said they spent most of the youth smoking cigarettes, wandering the grey Eastern European architecture, and playing Dungeons and Dragons. They started with a bootleg finished copy of the tabletop role-playing game, but were quickly inspired to start coming up with their own rules and setting. Disco Elysium has drawn numerous comparisons to the Dungeons and Dragons based CRPG Planescape Torment, and Kermit said that's no accident. That's like one of the best things I've heard about that game. That is pretty rad though. So we must suffer the bell bearer, it seems. Well, you know, as best we can. Come on. The wind. And him. Thanks, it's magic. Fuck you. Okay, no, that was just a you got killed in the air animation. So fuck it, I'm gonna kill the bell guy then. Wrote 1 million words for the game, which he said can be played for 120 hours without uncovering all its secrets. In order to keep interconnecting his narrative straight, he decided to give up all vices, including drinking, smoking, and other things that people in Eastern Europe sometimes do. Meth. He watched his diet, exercised regularly, and monitored his anxiety levels to become a warrior monk of video game development. That's fucking rad. That's just like, he became the ideal person on his path to make a video game. Probably timed this wrong for my purposes. Nah, we're fine. Really wish we had projectile magic. Not that I have any magic at the moment, but it would just be nice. Oh, you prick. There we go. Ooh. Do you find it interesting how this forms a whole tree? Oh, fuck. Oh, I don't like the look of this at all. Oh, there's two of them. We need a better ducking attack. That much is clear. I cannot scroll the screen down, so that seems like it's a death. Whoa. Occipital of Tequila, the metalsmith. Skulls are the basis of his creations, with jeweled skulls his specialty. Well, maybe he did. Well, you know what? Let's poke him logistics. Right. Back we go. How are we gonna get to you? Not just how are we gonna get to you, but how would we get back even if I did get to you? Yeah, it's probably better to not try just yet. Well, that, whatever that is doubtlessly intensely useful to my cause. Yeah, you love this combination, don't you? Fucker. Please stop that. We need to find ourselves some of this. You're shitting me. I tried to roll away again. Didn't work out. Oh, that wee stagger. Hello. Do I want to? Yeah. Hey. I remember he mentioned like an oil set you on fire or whatever. It's kind of like, do we actually want that, or is it me, or did that despawn the statue guy? Oh, you're getting cheeky. Oh, fuck off. Among list of projects they want to make in the Elysium setting, and when they turn 50 or 60, they want to go completely crazy and make a pen and paper game ignoring all commercial consideration. God bless. He also plans to release a manifesto sharing their cultural ethos. It said ZAUM is less a studio, more cultural movement in the vein of Dadaism or Fluxus. And they're just using video games as a medium rather than theater or painting. The group shares a passion for ambitious humanitarian culture and a hatred of elitism. That jives of what I've seen of Disco Elysium. Also, Godspeed to them. Bless them. I want them to have nothing but like exactly the level of success they need to continue their art. Because frankly, few deserve a level of just contentment like that. Do sort of get the impression I'm perhaps here a bit early. But, yeah, you come this far. At least there's like a lift nearby and a means of getting rid of guilt if I can't get back to my body or just can't be arsed getting back to the body and decide to return to the lower path. Right. To dealing with these pricks when all I can do is jump at them and slice. Which is not an ideal moveset when they can do that. I don't know why he didn't just grab the thing. Taking perhaps too much damage fighting him. There is one last good quote. Sometimes inconceivable to fans of video games why developers don't shitmouth each other like musicians on Twitter, he said. Once you develop a video game, you have an undying respect for others that do the same. You're all in the same boat. I don't think there's much to criticize in what already is, but I just think so much more is possible, especially in RPGs. I have nothing but respect for that. I don't know if I would live by it myself, exactly, but I respect it. The wind was not at my back. The wind's gone below against. None of this bodes well. I must admit, this is more of an asshole platformer game than I realized. Or expected, really, going in. Whatever. Oh, fuck me then. Yep. Just perfectly. Yeah, I think I will go back down to the lower path and just press on from there, because I am getting my ass kicked perhaps too viciously, and I'm beginning to wonder if everything should be taking like 7 hits from me to go down. If nothing else, I want to see if I can grab like a health upgrade somewhere else first. If maybe not another potion so much as like as a just a health bar increase, if such a thing is in the game. If not that, then a defense increase certainly, or an mea culpa sword boost. Let's see. Some of the buried churches, a curious gap there. I probably assume that was a death pit. Yeah, all the way back there. Game options, Yeah, over there. We'll go either lower path. We'll go lower path first, and then next one up. If we can go lower path, that is. I mean, they both just hit walls, and it's just kind of like, well. You can do it. I believe in you, Penitent One. Oh, that's rad. So we beat on. Yeah, this is along the way. Oh. Preview, Guilt, Confessor. Fountain, Knots, Chapel of Travel, on an altar. Okay. In the interest of speed, just killing the projectile ones to get back to where you can inch forward. Alright. Well, lower takes us closer to hell, so. Speaking of. Thinking about it, I could probably use the parry to good effect on those bell fuckers. This bodes well. This bodes really well.
Sister of mine, aside foretold to you, someone is heading towards the forbidden pit. Someone who seeks the purge and excommunication of all that is sacred and rests there. No, no, do not place your doubts on me. I am ready.
Probably gonna be gutting him like a fish at some point. Oh, hey. Noodles from Barilla and I come in the pink packaging for a limited time in Italy, and they made a nod to the famous drag queens because they apparently known to be very homophobic because of the things their CEO said in 2013, and pink packaging obviously neutralizes that. Yes, exactly. You make your product pink for a bit, and all your sins are forgiven. All your gay-related sins are forgiven. Hmm. Jesus. You used that like more of a glaive than I fucking expected you to. Jesus. Alright. Maxilla of Taradox, the cleric. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't realize now that the chest of bones being the collectible screen really is just gonna hold, isn't it? We really are just gonna keep finding all the different bones of people. Just keep them in our chest of secrets. Oh, good. Fucker. Hmm. Still don't. I should probably just try for the parry on that. And then you can build a horrible skeleton. Too early. Why are these here? I guess just to avoid them at risk to yourself, maybe? Oh, hey. Oh, this does not look good. Hang on, we're doubling back a sec. Oh, that gives me the willies. Like, just an alarm has gone off in my head. One of these doors must be... Yes. I mayhaps be paranoid. But, never hurts. Usually. That was a bit presumptuous then. It was a new area though. Oh boy. Fucking wizards. These are distinctly more reasonable to deal with though. Fucker. The pointy hat makes it a bit hard to tell, I must admit. Okay, hang on a sec. Ooh, the speed of your attacks. speed. Ooh. This will come in handy. No, we can't. Oh, fuck right off. Oh, they actually do hurt themselves by doing that. How am I going to approach the giant hell pope? Sword first, screaming. The way God intends. Ooh. I do love the way they desperately hold on to the candles when they get hit. Only certain bits, is it? Does it just work out that way? Cervical vertebra of Zitcher the Brewmaster. Getting all these specific now. Fair enough. Not particularly evil, that one. Wacky. Small bead of red wax. Enlarged by picking up wax from candles during processions. He must have some sort of fire ability, surely. This isn't exactly fire, is it? Worth a shot. Wrong one entirely. What, the door back up the shrine? Nah. Looks kind of fire, but it isn't. I mean, it could just be sitting there just as a, you know, it's a nice little world building thing, but I suspect you must be able to light fire to that and either get another or use that to enlarge it. I'm just gonna go refill my vials. And you just want to have the opportunity to be cautious. What do we have equipped? Equip that, equip this. That's a, like, maybe half a hit's worth? Maybe like a weak hit from a regular enemy's worth, certainly. I mean, hey, it was actually enough to tank a ball from one of these guys. So that works out. It's that she hides in the cracks in the walls. That's what gets me.
Behold what I present to you. Though a small piece, its great power should not be underestimated. Trust me, for I have the blood of kings on the palm of my hand.
I don't know if that's necessarily worthy of trust, but you know, it is metal. Yes. There was that door. Well, that door at the start did say you had to pray at the altar of the eldest brother.
What I am offering you here, mate.
Oh, that's actually potentially quite worth it.
What I am offering,
Let's have a look at this. Moss preserved in glass. Hmm.
What I am offering, mate.
What is the other one I'm using right now today? It slightly strengthens defenses. Yeah, we'll take this now. I'm hanging on to it for when I presume we can use that rosary knot with someone to give us an extra bead worth of equip on our thing. Mercy Dreams. Oh. Kinda saw that coming, but too late. Ah, okay, I get the gimmick this one. Didn't even realize I was on the ladder like that. I don't need to jump to fight this guy. Or this guy. There's gonna be a wizard next. Should have executed him. If only to see the animation. Please, jump up and strike the Pope. Got a lot of these big gits. What spell do I have equipped? Yeah, good. Didn't mean that one. Again. Like, demons are absolutely involved. Like, just look at that guy's, like, death animation. You can't convince me this isn't all actually, like, fucking demons perverting this land of self-believing holy people. You just gonna watch me while whipping her? I wonder if that's just an aesthetic touch or if he will eventually kill himself by whipping. Probably just an aesthetic touch in it. Really, just smack anything that's like set against the wall just in case the wall opens. That is a good way of marking invisible walls, I suppose. This looks friendly, doesn't it? Only barely worked out. Please be a fireball. Empty bile vessel. Alright. Keep all that blood. Hmm. Once you start her wind up, she can't be staggered, huh? Fair enough. For a second, I thought that was gonna go silent, and I was about to go like, oh no. That's still a bit of an oh no.
From a place of blessings have I been entrusted with watching over you, penitent one. Thus it has been arranged. My name is Viridiana. I have been granted a gift with which I can assist you in carrying your burden if required. But only you can make that choice. Penitent one in silence, will you require my assistance with your next task?
I guess she tells you where to go, maybe?
Here I shall remain, lest you
It's
change
that or she's like, oh, just I will help you in your next encounter or whatever, but... Yeah. Any which way, I foresee such help. And what is penitence if not a personal suffering? We can go deeper into the pits or through the spooky door. Let's go through the spooky door. Oh, it's time. There's no way. Are you kidding me? We're gonna fight something nasty. Oh, I remember you from the trailer. At least I remember that animation. No, we can't dodge through him. Cheeky vent. Fucker. His name is Have Mercy. Oh boy. That's... Oh, I can just run through him. Alright, fair enough. It's not grit. So you can't go through him when he's doing that. So you can go through him for some, or maybe I can only run through the legs. Or only sometimes? think I would know by now, but you'd be hideously wrong. Oh, you cheeky bent. Yeah, okay. I guess I should ask, like, have mercy in what language? Portuguese? Spanish, okay. That is some damn good animation. Fucker. You'd think I would just block instead of just trying. You think I'd jump. You think I'd do many things, but you would be quite wrong, actually. Fucker. I just had to take that one on the chin. I timed that hideously. Okay, good, 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 good. Too slow. Ian, too slow. This might chase me all the way to the wall, not quite. Oh, I'm boned. It's the thing of, like, you can only run underneath him when he lifts that leg or he's doing certain moves, I guess when he stands back a bit. And that's what's fucking with me. Yeah, like the first boss, I could basically go through whenever it seemed like. Well, I could run underneath whenever. I mean, as statements of intent go. And get as blatant as that. Don't know what I expected, honestly. Back up. I should just jump. I really should just jump. Hmm. Didn't jump in time. This might clip me? No. Ah, shit. That didn't do a lot. Eh. I keep saying it, but this fucking sprite work in these games. Interesting. The first boss, because I don't think Hammer was here to see it, when we killed it, there was a cutscene of the guy just cutting out its flesh, filling his helmet with its blood, and then just putting the blood-filled helmet on his head. But for the first one was a gigantic human, and that was explicitly just a fucking demon. So maybe that's the difference. A dark church where the sleeper lies. The first one of the humiliations.
In the name of the great ordeal and the sons of the miracle, when you humble yourself before my most holy body, you have been granted the presence of my golden visage, custodian of one of the three sorrows of the soul in penance. Our miracle has chosen me amongst all the peers, just as it chose you to walk on the sacred seas.
Human sound is a bit low. Alright, pumped it up a good 2 decibels. Let me know.
May the gold in my visage melt and erase the attrition of your soul. Heart of guilt, return now from the dream.
Any better? Voice is still very low. That might just be the game. I'll put it up a bit more. It's up to like -5 now. It's up another 3. Let me know how it sounds when we get back into fighting shit. When Mercy Dreams, right enough.
You have carried out the first humiliation of penance.
See, when we called them a humiliation, I assumed something hideous was going to happen to me. I can't wait for the combat sounds to blow your ears out.
You have met the visage of attrition. You have yet to prostrate before 2 last holy visages.
Fair enough.
Sorrowful be the heart, penitent one.
Oh, what do we got? Alright. Ooh. The church, like, the church's most holy room, connecting straight to, like, a fucking sewer full of, like, pipes oozing shit is rather on the nose, I must admit. Well, I guess this is where poison starts coming into things. Hi.
Blessed are the eyes that with devotion see my torment.
So far it sounds fine, that's good.
Let the ones who are joyful in affliction and fasting come to me, for they are pleasant penance. 16 pains lance my flowery breast.
Oh no, it's
Purge
boobies.
one and purge one of your 6 mortal stains of the soul.
Terms of service. I've gotta censor it for YouTube. Oh, God bless. Thank you, sword booby lady. Blessed be thy wounds. I'm gonna have to edit that for my YouTube money. Otherwise, I won't get any ads. Waiting for that. just saw movement and just reacted instinctively, but it's just a tiny rat. Hi, you're not a tiny rat though. Well, that's not great. The animation was fucking rad though. Oh good. Regenerating slime men that explode when struck. It's curious how fast you can jump in the water. When moving at least. Hello, kind sir. Oh wait, you're an enemy? Odd. Oh, you know, he's probably the guy who keeps like the slime guys regenerating in each room, is he? That's probably it. There's a new room. I'll walk straight into that one. Who made Luigi's Mansion 3? It's not like the same guys as 2, is it? Fuck me. Next Level Games. Didn't they make 2? That explains something. Well, you'd think I would react a bit faster. Please pull yourself out of the water. Okay, you can't. Fine then. You regenerate fucking fast, don't you? The second one, not so much. I guess I could have just trudged to the end, beaten him, and saved myself the trouble, but you know. Something I won't spoil. Okay. Hey, we're back. I suppose you'd have any new wares, would you? No. I may have to come back for that poison one, though. You know, I do have the money. I might as well grab it now and just, you know, be ready. Essentially.
What I'm off at, me, mate.
It's fucking windy out there. How to explain why I see the windy and stormy. I'd explain why I see the little green square flickering yellow every now and then. There is a rumor / report kicking around on the note of Next Level Games and trends. At least I saw the day Eurogamer reported on, I've seen somewhere else also report on it, was about claims that Nintendo had a bunch of other 3DS games planned that were then cancelled following in particular, the very, very low sales of like the recent Mario and Luigi remakes. Like one of the prime claims being there was another Fire Emblem remake in the works that was cancelled. And I don't necessarily buy that. But it would be nice if it does make me wish that we either got a Valencia port for Switch or just, you know, like another remake in that vein. Probably of Fire Emblem 4 or what is it? Thracia. That would be, I mean, you'd kind of have to, if you're going to do Thracia, you'd kind of have to do 4 as well, wouldn't you? Anyway, that would be pretty neat. But I don't necessarily buy it because I don't think Nintendo would just kill it off for just, you know, the low sales of that or the other. Because, like, you know, they were pretty religiously supporting the 3DS still for longer than perhaps sensible as was. Still waiting for Shadows to go on sale on 3DS. I need to recharge my 3DS and knock out the last few games I have due to play on it. Like Layton 6, which I want to play before I get the Switch version of, what's her name? Like, his daughter. I don't know if she's still a professor or not. Catriel, is it? I forget. Mostly waiting on the My Nintendo discounts to have that. Or at least some wit, perhaps. Some early, like, Switch rumors kept saying there's gonna be a Switch port of Ever Oasis, and I was like, kinda holding out for that. But, and, you know, it hasn't emerged by now, so I'm pretty sure that's just not happening. So I might just, you know, get that on the... Fucker. Get that on, 3DS and just have a go at it. Because I was really charmed by the art style and the gameplay, like a simple enough action RPG thing. I do like my simple hack and slash RPGs. Dragon Quest 3DS got a 30% discount there. I already have that. Oh, have you played it then? I mean, hearing it's good is good. Like that, you know, gives me bodes well. Gives me confidence in picking it up. Yep, there we go. Gotta go back and 100% at some point. Fair enough. But yeah, it's good because it looked like a very charming little game. And I did want to play it. Just, you know, fucker. He has the high ground. It's not fair. You ever get the feeling the penitent one kind of enjoys his job a bit too much? Even his magic power is literally, you know, powered by fervor. What is it? Fucker. Same again. That looks like poison gas. Cheeky bent. Oh, he waited. Hello, my son. What's up with you? Hello. Yes, that was my foot. He's particularly opposed to, like, my foot poking him at all. Didn't work out entirely as intended, but yeah. Yeah, what else was it? It was Ever Oasis, there was Layton 6. There's Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia. I feel like there's another one or two, but I don't remember them offhand right now. Fucker. I never did play the 7th Dragon. Etrian Odyssey 5 and Nexus. That's right, those two. I never did play that 7th Dragon game, though I am morbidly curious enough to try it. I'm morbidly curious because I've heard, you know, it's alright. And some people are like, well, it's kind of bad, but I wonder about that. These can be auto JRPGs sometimes. Has a great battle system, hey. A passable story of a shit ending. Fair enough. But hey, I mean, if the battle system's rad, then, you know, hey, I'm in. A different colored door. And you'd probably actually like the ending knowing you. What are you implying, good sir? You come out of like the shit-filled sewers and just reach hellland. We'll return to that in a moment. The sewers have much more to give us, I'm sure. Yes, Luigi, the thing moving on the screen. Like so. Calcinium of Persian, the bandit. No one took pity on him. Yeah, no one but yourself to blame. Now I have to buy a 7 Dragon just to see the ending. This is also not what I expected coming through this crack. Oh dear. Oh. We've placed our bones. So we actually do have something to do with the bones then. Maybe we are actually building a hell skeleton. Yeah, we really are building a horrible skeleton. Building a horrible skeleton in the sewers. This being noted distinctly as Albero is curious as well. He's not marked as another part of the cistern or its own little area. It's marked as part of the tarn. Back in 40 or so minutes. No worries. Just watching my son. What's up with you? You hungry? You just tired? I want attention. He's just sitting on top of his cat carrier. It is rather understated and more ambient than full bangers, but the music in this game is both quite good and quite fitting. Feels distinctly, dare I say it, Castlevania. Let's trudge back. Fucker. This guy stayed dead, that's curious. Oh, cheeky bent. Also reminds me of like Legend of Zelda music. Actually, it sounds a lot like the potion shop music and some of the Fire Temple music sounded like in Ocarina of Time. A bit, not exactly like one of them, but it sounds like that kind of theme. I love it when my cat realizes things on the screen move, because he's just like sitting on the cat carrier watching my character move about the screen. Oh, he's not wary enough to know to look to the other side of the screen once the screen transitions. I feel like this has to be gas that hurts me, right? Like, you wouldn't have it go around like this if it wasn't. That's cheeky. Like, just barely not long enough to get through that cloud to hit that. Not entirely sure why we're grabbing them again, beyond the fact that, you know, they're collectible, it exists, but I guess just do things the intended way, actually, you fucking dipshit. Whatever that did. That opened the door on the other side. It's low lying, isn't it? Hmm. Ah. I mean, this matches that bloody bridal reveal, I guess. I'll need to go grab that at some point then. I mean, I figured we already needed to get it for something, but now we have this one. This is number 2. If you can call that, dude. Okay, this is gonna open, like... You presumably need this to proc some kind of boss fight then. Or something of the sort, judging by that description. And how these things, you know, go. Fucker. Well. Oh, he did just come down to me, the prick. Defy my expectations, will you? Fuck. Didn't even see that guy in that pond, but he didn't actually touch me, so hey, it works out. Right, we've been both ways. Keep back into the wasteland. Interesting. Let's go all the way over. Oops. All the way over. I kind of suspect it might be a checkpoint, or not a checkpoint, like a prayer thing, but I could be easily wrong about that. And, you know, hell, if I die, it's kind of like, well, you only have 900 anyway. Fuck. Oh, well, that's just... Please grab the ladder. Ooh. I see that up there, but I don't know how to get it yet. Oh, well, shit. Please strike before he hits you. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Some means of leaping out of water or leaping twice. I suppose it's worth going down. It's like, fuck me. I keep slipping off of. Well, not slipping, but like. Just give me the absolute shits, why don't you? What's the harm now? Well. Hmm. Oh. That's what the bio vessel's for. There we go. Well, we now have 3. You think I would have caught on from like the description of being like, there's endless blood flowing from his coffin, and people just kept gathering the blood. Alright then. It was worth coming back after. Or perhaps it's better to say it was worth exploring all around first before pushing on, but yeah. So it goes. Sealed by, I guess, game design. Please grab the ladder. You have to hold up to grab the ladder when doing it. Fairly standard, but it's not always agreeable. I wonder if we can reuse those. Probably, right? Yeah, well, there you would pass through to get to him and pop open that, but I don't know if the lever on his side would actually open the whole thing or not. Also, it's filled with poison gas on his side anyway, so... Yeah, let's just push on into this Mountains of Endless Dusk, which is below our suburbs. It could be Hell Mountains, I suppose. Is it straight across from here? No worries. Why am I vanishing on Friday? Death Stranding happens on Friday. And I'm just taking my sabbatical and just immersing myself in the experience. Basically. Like no streams, nothing. I'm just going into that just to imbibe basically all of it, ideally. Just so, I don't have anything wrecked for me at all, because I've been dodging like a champ, I would say, so far, so, Bodes well. What do you do when you realize I'm ducking? That's a rad animation. But yeah, like, vanishing then, because I just, it's just like I just want to do that and only that. Although, of course, I'm going to be doing some home improvement things on Saturday now. Because that's just how these things end up working out. But, it needs to be done anyway, so. But apart from that, just all Death Stranding all day. No interruptions, except perhaps at most for food. I said perhaps. Yes, I'll stop to actually eat food. But you know what I mean. Speaking of food, are you hungry? Is that why you're looming, or you just want attention? The camera is directing me downward here, which is interesting. Oh, Nelly. Cheeky boys. I had to admit, that was pretty rad. Hello, what's up? Are you hungry? You just want to be scratched. Well, you're leaning away when I'm reaching to touch you, so that's not a good sign. Are you just hungry then? No. I'm gonna go check his food bowl. Give me a few minutes. Come on. Right, let's go. He was hungry. He doesn't really meow to me when he's hungry, but he behaves in a certain way that's just very telling. Ooh. Lesson to be learned there, but using the wall to catch myself. Hi. Fucking look at him. Oh, that's rad. We are absolutely, like, you know, it's absolutely the gates of hell, not any sort of miracle. And these people are just too stupid to tell it. You'd think I would learn. And I kind of did, but I just, you know, forgot the slight upward angle. And he properly falls apart. That's a good one. Learning in video games. Blasphemy. Spy upon you. I don't know if this is necessarily worth it, but it is a fight. I can't tell if it's like, you know, I suppose a lose fight. No. We did best him. There was no meters. That made me curious about the nature of that fight. Ooh. For protection against lightning attacks. And no available offerings. Interesting. Don't suppose you'll have a moment of mercy for me, will you? I'll pop it just in case.
O penitent one, we traverse strange roads under the same firmament, with nigh other trade, nigh other name. My name is Redento, barefoot pilgrim of the Order of the Genuflectors.
Genuflectors.
Prithee taketh nigh affront in my not looking at thy visage, for we at each moment lean forth, so as not to divert our eyes from the path. Such is our old precept. We are before Hondo, the great buried bell, erected upside down so that its ringing would make the earth tremble and reach distant lands.
That's a rad concept. And sure enough, that's the rim of the bell around us.
Now Hondo resoundeth in a deep triune moan that travelleth in echoes through its broad spiraling circles.
Like, they go drill down through this and get to another point for this other... This, like, one of the other humiliations. Then we need to go back to Ice Mountain hell shit and climb that.
If it wish to cross to the other side of this ancient valley, to move on to the next destination.
But you can't.
Oh, my sins! Who could help me?
Yeah, you know.
I halt here to look for a crossing to the other side, so as to continue my penance in wandering. Ah, don't let it be a disturb, penitent one.
Subtle.
May thy trade silence neither thy spirit nor thy frame.
But, yeah, okay. I mean, this is like the third such guy who's asked for assistance on a thing, and the third such guy we might not be able to help. The strange spectral deity things are having a better time of getting shit out of us than the people. Didn't register the first time that tapped me, but... See, these they don't react. Speaking of reacting, that's just mean. They were waiting for that. They were waiting for their body just to throw an offering down to be whipped. Scapula of Carlos the Executioner. Ah, alas, Carlos. Oh, like they're ringing the bell to make all this shit ring. Okay. I wonder if that moves it for your lad up there. If we need to hit like a very specific one to make them go. The one up top go even. Honestly, I probably should have doubled back to that little, like shrine for penitence just to get my juices back. After just lightning asshole appeared to condemn me to death. That's a low one. Figures. Well, do or die. Or rather, die. That seems distinct. And that little root outcropping being there. You need something for that. I couldn't tell you what though, but you need something for that. Hmm. Please get down before you get blasted. Why do these one? Oh, okay, so that one rings and then these just replicate. Okay. Interesting. Oh, mother of God, thank you. Let's equip these here, but we're good. Yeah, yeah, there's this slither. I got nothing more, nothing less. Shit. Fucker. Ah. Shaky briggy. I was hoping you'd strike up. We have our shortcut. There's a big chin moving in the background there. Hmm. That looks vaguely 3D modelish. Hmm. Need something heftier to crack that one. Whoa. Giveth my saying so. Let's see if it does go this way. Especially because I wouldn't have landed on anything at all if I just chose to drop down the other side to preempt the chucker. It just gives me the shits. I think I... Oi. Well, you can't hit it for whatever that's worth. Please save me from this hell. Oh, that's just mean. That cracked me before I could move. Alright, need a plan for that. At least we have a shortcut of them, so we can just circumvent the entirety of this room. Wait, is this the same path? No, this is a different one. I was thinking of that room, actually, wasn't I? Or was I? I forget. But, fuck it, go for it. Oh, follow shit on me. You mentioned 3 just crashed. Rip. Did it like stagger or anything, or did it just suddenly stop? These guys. Oh, that's nasty. That's clever. That's nasty. Use a black screen, an error has occurred with the software. Huh. It seems like a pretty severe crash to just have. It all seems like every door. Well, fair enough. No harm done then. Fucker. Please. I guess he just got stuck on the wall there. Crashed again on the same thing. Hopefully nothing you need. Let's just whiff all of those and only tap my movement buttons at the exact points where I'm not permitted to move at their attacking. Like the actual god I am. Vertebra of Lindquist the Forger. Need to get to a floor of progress and it's crashing at elevator exit. Oh, Jesus, okay. Huh. It's interesting. The vertebrae of the guy who made Yondo. No crash on other floor. Well, that's not good. It's not good at all. If it's still doing it after already crashing, then just killing the game and restarting isn't actually going to fix that. Oh boy. Bouquet of rosemary. Ah, the herb for terso. Oh well. Crashed again. Well, shit. Speaking of well, shit. I guess we just have to come around. Is anyone else having the issue? Load the last story checkpoint. Oh boy. Thanks, Nintendo. Or next level, whatever. Where are we? Oh, well, that's fine then. Like, that's fine at least. That is, you know, that is definitely something that needs to be like patch day set, man. Should I be worried? I feel like I should be worried. Zoom down showing that. Like, what the hell am I meant to do with that? I can't hang on the chains. Why are you baiting me if that's switch? That's probably the switch to ring this, is it? You think I would know better. That's just me. I should have looked first, actually. It's my bad, but, you know, still. Alright, down the hill. It was worth a shot. I kind of ducked and jumped at the same time and just tried to hedge my bets. Would not grab that ledge. Please eliminate at least one of these brutes. Okay. Okay. Vertebrae John the Gambler. We're getting a lot of spines down here. Curious amount of spines. So often the story. No crashes time. Yay. It's one of those ones which makes me wonder how that, like, in the code, what is going on to make that happen? And where all you have to do is reload a story checkpoint, so whatever values it's set are just flushed out. Like, how did it get there in the first place? I presume it's some sort of incremented value that's, like, you know, proccing it. You know, I kind of saw it coming. I was like, oh, you know, I could time that, it's fine. It was not fine. I don't know what the broom is. It's less bad the second time. Oh, he's over here this time. I guess he walks out first and did not give him the opportunity. That bird got very close. Bap. 1, 2. Alright, that's the short... I mean, it's not much of one. It's a short recover coming back and looping out, I guess. But for our purposes, not really. I hear Luigi meowing. My son, you know where I am. That bell. Where? That's not really a bell. What the hell is that? It's chained up. It's some sort of giant container. Is it like if the bell's upside down, maybe that's the thing that, like, you know, the center of the bell. Fuck. This is not ideal. I need to go retrieve my son. Ah, the tiny claws. Oh. Oh no, he's being held. Go. Don't use that as a step, you wee shit. Rub your bum on the blinds. Give me a sec while I lift these more. Come on. There we go. Anyway. They should just use that more, honestly, but, you know, vast incompetence. That does work. Fire upon it. Oh, so he'd stuck my thing in there. That's rude as hell. Is it worth it? Maybe. There we go. Ah. Just to get in there. Gear bent. Oh, excellent. Need to get us one. Either back to that blood thing or find us another one. Oh, it's all new. Okay. I'm understanding. You're fucking ready and waiting. Well, fuck me then. Right. Okay, I can see what I can do here. Fucked it. Her ring. I keep turning away to like make best my escape. Right idea, but a bit of a delay. Ow. I can just presume that I was gonna do a cheeky thing where I use the bell for that, but you know, fuck it. Just just do it by hand. One of the big chains drops. There's another one, I presume, on the other side of the place that we have to do. Oh, you preempted that well, didn't you? Okay. You have to ding both then, do you? Ah, I see. Just out of reach. Oh, you can have both of them going. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Another one. We have yet to find who will knot our rosaries for us, though. I speak of Ingracia, but we have yet to meet Ingracia or equivalent thereof. There's those moans again. I only have two. Well, I mean, I got like the first one in the Iceland, didn't I? I think. So I probably got that one ahead of time, such as it is. That'll do. I do find it curious that sometimes it just kind of stop before getting to the wall. I just kind of lightly butt against it or tap the ground in front of it instead. Like that. I guess you have to tap them on that to make them know you're still there. That began descending more or less of its own accord. I don't like this. This looks like a death pit. This absolutely is a death pit. So let's not say we did. We don't have whatever root ability that is implied by the presence of those roots again to get there. In fact, both of them appeared down here would make me think it must be close. Maybe we pry it out of the next boss or something. So let's loop back to the shrine. There we go. Did someone come back up, or? Alright, well that goes all the way down to boot. At any rate, we can now get back to this. Just panicked a little bit, it's fine. Jesus. You landed a bit lighter there, Penitent. You'd have an easier time with things. Wait for it to come back up. Pardon me. Yeah. There's that path up. We might as well take that while we're here. Hey. Beginning to wonder, we saw that one leave. I was beginning to wonder though if I had seen it right.
Oh, thou art the answer to my prayers. The Order thanketh thee for thine aid. It is of little use for me to remain here. Go with the Father, O penitent one.
And the fourth toe made of limestone. It's a rosary bead. That's actually really good. I need to find whoever it is can, bind us a better rosary. Or a longer rosary already. Yeah. I think these red flies have something to do with it, because I remember seeing them near another spot where it was like, oh, that's just too high for me to reach. Hello. Yes. Hello, kitty cat. I think I realize. And that will let us skill out and continue on our way, but we haven't finished down here. Because there's another chain holding up that thing on the other side we have to get to. I kind of want to do that before just pressing back into like the hell mine. See, down, left. I'll take this further away from. I mean, I'm only presuming it's the right side, but it seems like it would work like that, right? This room is just as perilous in reverse as it is forward, if not more so. Although I could have just dropped there at any point, so never mind. You just stopped to get scratched, did you? Walked up, just stopped, arced the back a wee bit. Yes, and he's away again. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that at all, but sort of worked out. Somehow I didn't get tapped in any of that. And then a bird bumps me in the back, because of course it does. And just straight down, more or less. Oh, fuck me then. I used to count if they were straight down. Oh well, fuck me then. It's twice I've done that, where I just picked the wrong side to go. And just left a room that is actually quite important behind. I want to get a better sense for like what path is the main path versus this side one. Speaking of, like right in here, if I possibly can, is the next way forward. But that might be the one where you have to drop down, and there's just a spike pit with like some ladder, like a lever, on a platform that you can't possibly reach. Which I guess implies that the way forward is to drop down the middle of this thing, which I haven't done. haven't done. Yes, here we go. Oh, he's rolling over. Oh, the paws are reaching out. Oh, not one scratched in. No, no. Just drip a sock upon my cat, and now I'm just watching him half-heartedly try to kick it off by rocking his back around. You silly bend. Alright. I've given up. Strip down and either. Oh, that's the. No, that's the fucking, like, cross-mat room. Let's just go up and around. I might imagine it. Yeah, actually, probably isn't too bad going up. Let's try it. Yes, I do. You can't drop through that floor. So we do need to go up and around. Yeah, it's gonna be marginally better. And that we can at least purge one side here. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Yeah. It's like I'll just jump out and grab the side of it. You can't grab the side of that. You might as well just go back to this side and around. Oh well. Cat's getting in the bed now. I think he doesn't want to get on the bed because I'm lying on the end of the bed he prefers to sleep on. I realize I'm a bit further away from the mic than usual, so I don't know if that all just sounded like an unintelligible mumbling or not, but oh well. You just drop here, honestly. Well, the penitent one will let himself drop. A moment's reaction time, Rick. Hmm. Fucker. Bypassed a lot of it, fuck it. Like something I have to test next time I die, thinking about it. Is a lot easier to go up through than it is to go down through. Which I suppose is rather the point. Alright, well, we're going to have to cast ourselves into the void. Of course, I'm only presuming that'll work. Yeah, there's a big chain dangling in the background there. Not foreboding at all. Oh, wait. I can't go down. How do we get over there then? It's down to... No, if I stop there, that means something blocked my way. There's this door here, so I can go over there and see what I can get up to. See, there's the one I'm on about, but you just straight up can't get to that. Let's go down and around here. That's right, it's this room. See, the holes and the bloodstains on it just carry implications about how this bell was used. And yet I still got tapped. Oops. No more for the day. Switch is out of power. Rip. Did I really not go up this ladder? It's cute, dang it. Fuck. It's more preoccupied with getting the item in the room, actually. Because this seems pretty blatant. Of course. Now we're just tons of fun today, are we? Lucky how that works out. That was relatively easy to get to. I probably intended to do this one first. So now that let's go. I'm gonna ring that bell, and then I'm going to be very afraid of what awaits for us at the bottom of the bell chamber. It's gonna be guaranteed some sort of a hideous hell monster. There we go. Some hideous hell monster. And then another visage. Oh, good. Oh shit. Surely it must come back. Nope. I realized too late. Hello, Emily. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to get back to. Yeah, because you have to go down and around because we didn't open the shortcut like a dipshit. Now, we're gonna have to do it though. There's no man statues to pay, like, penance to. No, I don't think. Did you were here for the lightning man, right? Like the angel with the angel looking guy with like the lightning powers and the big sword. I fought him before we came in here. Was that 40 minutes? Yeah. I'm an idiot. That's what I get for looking at the clock and just beginning to space out. Think I'd goddamn learn. It's kind of like, oh, you got enough time to get down a bit, but if underestimate the range of the bell every time, I'm not going back to get that slither of health again. Fuck it. Was have mercy. Okay, well, we encountered... I'm presuming he is a boss we fight later, because we did not kill him exactly. Like, he turned up, he fried a tree and began, like, you know, shitting lightning at us and rushing us. But he didn't have a health bar, he's like some angelic looking fucker. Like, about the size of us, otherwise. You know, we had to I beat the shit out of him. Got a cloth that gives you protection against lightning, which makes you think you are not necessarily intended to beat him. I'm not sure because I didn't die to him to find out he fucks off after that, but he didn't have a health bar and he didn't die. He just fucked off after we beat him, which implies he's gonna come back at some point. I feel like we're on the cusp of another boss, but before we ring the bell, that will presumably start that fight. Gonna have to correct my stupid mistakes. Retrieve my guilt, open this. I presume this is a shortcut back through here, so I don't have to... Well, to be fair, this room isn't, particularly bad or anything. Just a minor pest. That does repel their crosses back at them, and it does seem to do damage with the cross. Okay. Thank you, Jesus. Alright, let's go retrieve that, see if we can clear that room. So there's doubtlessly something at the end of it being a little weird little obstacle course thing. See, we're at 20 past 11. Debating retrieving this and then leaving ringing the bell for next time, or ringing the bell, seeing what it's like, and then leaving it for next time. I saw that there are VTuber jerk-off instruction videos on YouTube. I'm gonna presume most of them are, like, explicitly wacky in nature just for the comedy of it, rather than being anything approaching serious or sexual. Fucking give me the absolute shits, why don't you? Oh, you dick. You really do. You can't... Oh, fuck. I mean, the wave there is at least, super quick now. But, still. I was like, oh, just jump to the other one. And it's like, oh, no, it's just a bit too long. At least we have the shortcut open, so, it won't take all that long to get there. The drop down L3 over there with the timed crumbling blocks. Hope you have the timing of the block platforms right so that it passes. And then, ride it forward. Jump onto the next one as you reach it. It's nasty. Rip. Well, their whipping boys descended. They just turn around at the last moment. It's fine. That's gonna fuck it. Yeah, okay, we'll wait for that to come back. Ooh. I can't scroll the thing down to have a gander to see. I'm not sure what you're meant to do there if I can't tilt the thing down to see, unless it's only in that spot. Hmm. When we saw the short parts that the Out of Context VTuber Twitter account posted, the last one, the post that looked pretty serious. Of course, there's no nudity. I mean, I feel like that's part of the joke. You have like a serious, is the Out of Context account posts a serious like I am going to whack off and here's how approach, and you know the actual video itself is just fucking wacky comedy for the rest of it. I mean, there actually is serious. I need to actually do executions on enemies when I get them, just to see the animations and nothing else. There actually is like, you know, serious VTuber jerk off videos. How is my first question, and then I don't have any other questions actually. I already know the rest. Is it like it answers its own questions fairly easily. It speaks for itself beyond that. Well, the pointiness of your hat makes you think ones like that will hit you, but they won't. Your hat, in fact, cannot be touched. There's 2 platforms. Fucked it. And I'm just gonna say fuck it. We'll just wait and see if we can find a man's statue to give me like forgiveness and get that bit of magic meter back. Cause just fuck it. I'll come back later. We've lost enough time to this as it is. By later I might mean tomorrow actually. It's now 11:30. So yeah, I think I'll call it there for the night. Alright. Thank you for watching. Thanks for coming out. I'll be back on tomorrow night. You know, we'll have 2 streams. And then maybe Thursday if nothing overrides it. Because Wednesday is going to be a long day in work. I'm just going to be fucked out of my mind by the time I come home. So, no mood for that. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. And good night, fellas. See yous.